Hey, 10th grade, this is your presentation assignment for April 1st. And today all you're doing is talking about the effects of the disease or the symptoms for your animal disease that you chose on Tuesday. So that's all you need. So I'm going to stay on this slide. I want to find the effects of the disease or the symptoms for the disease that I chose, which was rabies. So I went to my search engine, I typed in rabies, and a bunch of stuff came up, but the CDC is a pretty reliable source, the Center for Disease Control. So I want to get my information from this website. So over here, let me go back so you can see where I got this from. This is the initial page, and they give you some background information, but when I scrolled down, I found a tab that said, what are the signs and symptoms of rabies, which is perfect. This is just what I'm looking for. So they have the symptoms. So now I'm just going to scan this passage. I'm looking for keywords like symptoms, reactions. I'm looking for those verbs. So symptoms is called the incubation period. First symptoms of rabies may be very similar to those of the flu, including general weakness or discomfort, fever, or headache. This is perfect. So I'm going to highlight this. I'm getting this direct quote from the middle of my sentence. So when I Control C and come back to my presentation, I want to make sure that I do continuation dots to show that this was a part of something else. And then I put my quotes in there. All right, that looks good. But you know what? I don't like this white. So I'm going to highlight a part of this. I'm going to go to my format painter and I'm going to highlight this so that everything looks the same. Then I'm going to go to my next bullet point. What are the signs and symptoms? So there may also be discomfort or prickling sensation at the site of the bite, progressing to symptoms of cerebral dysfunction, anxiety, confusion, and agitation. Whoa, those are big deals. So that again is part of something larger. So I need to use those continuation dots. So Control C, go to my body system. This is a direct quote, it's not my words. So I put my quotation, my 3 dots, Control V, and quotation marks. And then to make this look the same, I'm going to highlight a piece, format painter, and format that. Okay. Need at least 3 to 5. Let me see if I can find something else. Okay. Person may experience delirium, abnormal behavior, hallucinations, fear of water, and insomnia. My gosh. Okay, so Control C. This is part of something larger. So after I put my quotation marks, I have to add my continuation dots and quotation marks because these are not my words. Let me highlight a little bit of this format painter. Okay, and let's see. I think there was one more on here that I really wanted to make sure I got. Nearly always fatal. Oh my gosh. That is a major symptom, being deadly. Control C, this is part of something bigger, and it continues afterwards. So when I put my quotation marks, I need my 3 continuation dots, Control V, and then I need to add 3 more continuation dots at the end because it continues. The quote is more after what I took. And format paint, and just do that. Okay, now I'm going to put my citation up here. So I'm going to go back to the title, Effects of Disease and Symptoms. I'm going to press Shift. I'm going to press 9, and I get a parenthesis. This is my first website. So I'm going to press a 1, and I'm going to press Shift and 0. And then I'm going to come down and get to my Works Cited section. All right. I made my number 1 because this is my first website. So now everything that has a number 1 will be this site. I'll do Control C, Control V, and I will paste it here. And I will put it in MLA format later. Right now, I just want to make sure that where I have a number 1, I see this first